Hi, Taurus. Thank you so much for watching. This is your tarot scope for February 2022. And this is a general reading for anyone who has Taurus prominent in their chart. So like sun, moon, or rising. This is a super general reading. So use your intuition to filter through the messages. And I'm going to start with some oracle cards and then move on to the tarot. Okay, Taurus. Sea beckon fairy. Guidance, but where will it lead you? Interesting. So we have this dark fairy water type of energy here. So you could be feeling very extra sensitive and intuitive right now. And you could be receiving like psychic messages right now. You could really be getting in touch with that part of yourself. Lady with a Bosch egg, ancient wisdom. So you have some ancient wisdom coming through. So you could be like receiving these spiritual signs from like your ancient ancestors here, and sacred knowledge coming through. Nautilus princess, powerful personal growth. So we have watery energy here again. So you're really making some, you could be like reaching enlightenment here. You're really making some personal growth, some personal progress here. And like I said, you're feeling especially intuitive right now. You could have some water in your chart, like a Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, or dealing with someone who has that. So super spiritual right away. So I'm going to get into your tarot. Okay, Queen of Pentacles reverse popped out. Okay, I'm going to shuffle your tarot cards and get a little more specific. Oh my gosh. The Magician reverse came out. So I just did the Aries reading and both those cards came out for them. So that could be significant, but there could be something about like letting go of control here. Very similar message. Okay. All right. We got the Four of Wands. What a beautiful card to start out with, Taurus. So you could be celebrating something right now. Some of you could be getting married or attending a wedding or something like that, or some kind of party or celebration. You could be moving homes or just spending a lot of time at home, hanging out with friends. And if you've been out of touch with someone, you could be reconnecting with an old friend or an old lover, maybe, old flame here. Your challenge is King of Pentacles. So this is basically you, Taurus. This is earthy energy. It's also about Capricorn and Virgo. Okay, so your challenge is, I feel like a lot of you are having fun. Maybe it's too much fun too. You could be sort of overindulging yourself. Look, and we literally have the Taurus bull here too. So you could be kind of like drinking a lot, partying a lot. You could be gambling maybe, or overspending, just kind of overdoing it. And just, yeah, like overindulging yourself, which is kind of typical Taurus. So, okay, we have Ace of Swords in your subconscious. So you are ready for a new beginning. So maybe, maybe you're ready to sort of step away from the physical world and all the physical pleasures that come with it, and you're ready for a new beginning. You're ready to take charge, and you could be brainstorming like new ideas right now too, very like in your head. There could be something that you're cutting off, or maybe some type of habit or something in order to restart and kind of bring yourself into a better place here. Five of Pentacles. So I think a lot of you are kind of at the point where you realize you're sort of overdoing it on the physical realm. You could be like I said, like overspending. So you're having like some financial difficulties right now. You could be like overeating, and then in turn, you could be like gaining a lot of weight, or just like not really feeling good physically, and just kind of like really struggling. But I feel like the spiritual world is really calling to you right now. Like there's some like important message that you need to hear right now, and you could kind of find yourself wanting to do just more spiritual things. Like if your family goes to church and you don't, you could find yourself sort of wanting to, or you could be getting into more like unorthodox practices. Like you could be getting into tarot more than you ever used to be. You could be learning about like astrology and those types of things. You could be sort of wanting to like meditate more and just kind of like feeling like this call to go towards the spiritual world. In the past, you have the Judgment reverse. So, one possibility is that some of you could have made a poor judgment, especially with this King of Pentacles here. You could have done something really stupid when you were drunk, maybe, or you could have got too drunk or something like that. Or you just felt like you were making the wrong choices in life. Another possibility is that you were really trying to get a second chance with someone and that just didn't happen. It didn't work out. Maybe you decided that you couldn't forgive them, or maybe they couldn't forgive you. I feel like a lot of you, it's the latter, that you really wanted to get back together with this person, see them again, talk to them again, and they just weren't having it. There was a lack of forgiveness in the past, and now I feel like you're kind of like seeking forgiveness right now, and you are really working on bettering yourself, and you're working on personal development, and you just want to be like a better person for them, and you know that they deserve better and you want to be better for them. And of course, it could also go vice versa too. But I feel like with this being the center of your spread, this card all about reconciliation, I feel like it's very possible that you will win this person back very soon. So maybe sometime in the month of February. Okay, so moving forward, we have the Queen of Swords. Now, this is someone who's very like sharp and direct and tells it as it is. So, if you can't find forgiveness within yourself or within this person, this person could say, like, be very quick to cut you off. This can be a very like harsh and cold type of energy that you're dealing with. So, moving forward, if you really want forgiveness from this person, I feel like they're going to be very distant. They're going to be very weary. Again, it could also go vice versa. But the fact that it is a queen instead of king, I feel like she wants to forgive you, because the king is definitely a lot colder and harsher than the queen is. The queen sort of um, tries to sort of understand a little bit more. But both energies are very cold. So I feel like you are being dealt with this very like harsh, cold energy, and this person could be leaving you out in the cold. They could have left you a long time ago too, but you really want a fresh start with this person. Um, and I feel like you want to be logical about it too. Um, And I feel like whether this person forgives you or not, they do wanna communicate, they do wanna talk to you, and they wanna have, like, a very rational discussion. They want to kind of go over what happened. They don't really wanna come crying to you, and they don't wanna see you come crying to them. They just kinda wanna talk it out from a very, like, mature perspective. So you are the 3 of Pentacles. So you could just have a lot of trouble seeing eye to eye with this person. You two could come from very different perspectives. This could be someone you work with too, or maybe someone you used to work with or was part of your career or educational path at some point. Um, there also could have been, like, a third person involved for some of you. It could have been, like, a love triangle situation, and maybe that's why there is this lack of forgiveness here. But I feel like you're trying to brainstorm, like, "How can I fix this? How can I make it right? This person just left me out in the cold." And you're trying really hard to be, like, logical about this situation. But what I'm feeling is that your spirit guides are saying, like, maybe don't be scared to lean into your emotions because your emotions have a lot of wisdom. They may not be rational, they may not make as much sense as your logical mind, but they have a lot more wisdom and they have more intuition too. So there could be like ancient ancestors here really trying to guide you. And it's up to you to sort of push through the rational mind in order to pick up in your heart intuitively towards to these messages. Okay, the person you're dealing with now is the moon in reverse. So I feel like there has been a lot of distance for a while between you and them. There's been a lot of coldness, but I feel like this person is ready to come out of the dark and they're ready to sort of reveal themselves to you. This person wants to tell you the truth too with the swords and the moon reverse. There's they want to tell you what happened, especially if you were involved in a very like confusing, messed up, convoluted situation. This person really wants to get to the root of it and they want to tell you exactly what happened and where they're coming from. So this person, I feel like it wants to tell you the truth and it's very likely that they are going to tell you the truth and sort of reveal themselves. Yeah, the Knight of Pentacles. So I feel like you will get back in contact with this person, you will communicate with them, but I think it is gonna take some patience too with the Pentacles. This is very slow moving energy. But I feel like if this person comes back, it is permanent, basically. It's not just a quick come and go. It's not just coming back to tell you off and then running away again. This is like if this person comes back to you, it's because they want to stay and they want to really they want to be mature with you. They want to talk it out. They wanna have a serious discussion with you, but they are coming in very slowly. But that's because this is something they've been thinking about, and it's not something that they're just doing on impulse. Okay, so now we're ending with the Hermit. So major arcana, we do have some Virgo energy here. So I feel like it is time for you to really, like, you see this person, they're, like, off on a camping trip, a spirit quest, and just sort of, like, meditating. I think it is you really need to, like, figure out, like, what is going on inside of you, what is going on deep down. Um, I see you, like, reuniting with someone who you've been distant with for a while, and they wanna tell you the truth, but they're coming in very slowly. So I feel like ultimately you are going to really disconnect yourself from the physical world, and there's important messages that you need to hear, and this is only going to come through like intuitively, like when you're by yourself, when you're very deep in meditation. Okay? So I do feel like it's very, like, necessary for you to be kind of alone right now and take some space and just, like, figure out what you want. But I do see this person slowly coming back very gradually, but you're gonna have to be very mature about this situation, and you're gonna have to show a lot of wisdom and maturity. Okay, so thank you so much for watching, Taurus. I send you many blessings.